Good morning to most of you, and good afternoon to those of you on the East Coast. This is Pat Murphy. I'm Vice President of Business Development for Fund Mobility, and with me is Ken Nowak, who is Vice President of our Professional Support Team. Thank you very much for joining us on this webinar, 10 Tips for Mobile Success. And I'd really like to congratulate everybody for taking time out of your busy schedule to learn a little bit about mobile, how it works, and how it can help you engage with your customers. I'm a big hockey fan, and one of my favorite hockey stars was Wayne Gretzky. And his philosophy was, you don't skate to where the puck's been, you skate to where it's going. And he became probably the best hockey player of all time living to that code. And I want to recognize that you are also, in much the same way, looking at mobile as to the future of your business, not what's driving your business today. And so hopefully over the course of the next 30 minutes, we're going to share with you what works, what doesn't work, and then field some Q&A questions that you might have on how you can implement a program at your store. Let's move right ahead. Some of you have already seen this slide, but I think it really sets the stage for how the dynamic is changing in the marketplace. Are you really ready for that next generation mobile customer who is linked to their mobile phones and iPads like never before? This is a statistic that just shows that over the course of the last 40 years, look at how the different technologies have been accepted by the public. And this gold line that you see on your screen shows that there are now more mobile phones in the world than there are people. So think about that. There are 7 billion mobile phones in the world that people are carrying in their pocket 24/7. I love this picture, and I'm sure many of you have seen this. This was taken from St. Peter's Basilica in Rome in 2005 when they announced that Pope Benedict was going to be the new Pope. And there's the shot. You can see it's packed as always. And then just this year, when Pope Francis was announced as the new Pope, look at the difference just in the a number of mobile phones in attendance. And think of that in terms of your customer base. Mobile, as I'm sure you're well aware, is really turning the world on its ear. It's always connected. It's always carried. There's an evolving built-in payment channel. It's unbelievably powerful in terms of impulse sales. It captures social context of consumption. And most importantly, I think to you, is that it unlocks hyper-local marketing. And we're going to get into that in a little more detail as we get into this webinar. I also wanted to back up a little bit and just talk a little bit about Fund Mobility. We've been around for more than 10 years. We've built over 300 apps, and we have a real hyper expertise in mobile coupons. We also chair the Mobile Coupon Ad Unit Standard Committee with the MMA. And I think that's important that you know that, because we want to stay on top of this technology, and we want to make sure that we're looking out for the best interests of our clients, like Ace Hardware. So with that, I'm sharing this webinar with Ken Nowak, and so we're going to kind of go be like Mike and Mike in the morning on ESPN. We're going to go back and forth on the different tips, but we're going to start with tip number 10, and then we're going to go right through number 1. And might I remind you just one more time that if you've got any questions that you'd like answered, please feel free to send them in to us so that we can make sure that we cover the points that you want covered.
Hi, this is Ken Nowak, and I'd like to start with tip number 10. Mobile coupons will help you reach a younger demographic. While ACE customers today skew a bit higher in terms of age, and they tend to own their own homes and are more affluent, you really need to attract a younger user base in order to grow your market share. And as you know, you have big competition with deep pockets, so Home Depot, Lowe's, etc. It's going to be difficult to outspend them, so you have to be very smart about how you spend your marketing dollars. And then for key mobile objectives for coupons, we really are targeted at these 4 points here. So engaging consumers in the 25 to 49 age range, attracting new homeowners, so big box shoppers, trying to recruit some of the big box shoppers, increasing your average basket size, and then building a mobile customer loyalty database that you can remarket to every month.
Our number 9 point is building a mobile opt-in database is essential to your future success. Connecting your brand with your customer. And what's the purpose of this? You want to remarket to your customers every month. So 70% of your customers prefer to receive coupons directly to their phone. And building a mobile opt-in database, that opportunity is open now, but that's not to say it's going to be open forever. When you think about new technology and companies that grab that, you want to be the first hardware store in your town asking your customers for their permission to send them mobile coupons. If you wait and decide to do this a year from now, somebody else might have already jumped in. So I can't overemphasize that you've got this window. Just look at Amazon and look at Netflix. They were first to market, and they enjoy the benefits from that. So you definitely want to be the first to market. And at the end of the day, you want to be in the pocket. You want your brand in the pocket of your customers, just like the big box retailers want. It's just imperative. And I might also add, if you'll notice just this picture here of Dale Hardware, we promote your brand. We're not promoting a third-party brand. This is not about Groupon. This is not about Living Social. This is not about Valpak. This is about your brand. And we think that your brand is important enough that you should remind your customers that you are, mobile. Now, why mobile versus email? Just look at these statistics. 99% of SMS messages sent are read versus 20% of emails. That's a 5-time difference. And look at this. They're read in 90 seconds. This really should convey to you the impulse nature of sending your coupons over a mobile device versus 48 hours in email. And as you well know, because we all do it, a lot of email messages are deleted before they're even opened. So it's pretty important. And it also increases your engagement 5 times, from 5% to 26%. I can't finish talking about why it's important for you to build a mobile opt-in database without talking about the people in Atlanta. I was lucky enough to be at the MMA conference in New York in May, and the head of digital for Home Depot was there making a presentation. And she said they do everything at Home Depot through a mobile lens. They have a mobile-first mentality. They want to make sure everything looks good on a mobile device, whether it's a tablet or a phone. They want to be engaging and relevant. They want to be engaging and relevant. And they want to build a mobile opt-in database. They want to capture that share while it's still there to be captured. And then finally, and this is really why we're doing this webinar, they want to continually test and learn. That's what we're doing with Ace Dealers right now. We're continually testing and learning.
Tip number 8. Younger customers in the 25 to 49-year-old age group prefer mobile coupons. And this chart, currently in 2013, 1 in 3 people are actually looking for mobile coupons on their device, so discovering it through ads, through social networks, etc. 1 in 4 have actually made a purchase using their mobile coupon on their device. And then per the chart on the right, users of mobile coupons tend to be in 2 different demographics. So the 18 to 34-year-old age group, and then also adults with kids tend to be the biggest users of mobile coupons today. And what we would like to do is acquire younger new customers more effectively through mobile. So young customers prefer mobile over traditional and print media. So translation, circulars, inserts, printed coupons aren't quite as effective. 91% of all adults have a mobile phone within their reach, so even in their pockets, or they even sleep with their phones. And then mobile coupons have a 10 times redemption rate over print coupons. So you have to send the print coupons to a lot more people to get the same redemption rate. And then 53.2 million expected mobile coupon users by 2014. So it's definitely a growing industry.
All right, tip number 7, promote mobile-only deals in your store, on your website, and all your social media platforms. This is all about discovery. This is about how important it is to engage your customers in the store and get them to become or want to get mobile-only offers from you. And we know that you've got a good email database, and that's a great place to start to try to attract people to become a mobile customer of yours so that you can reach out to them. So it's extremely important for you to turn email opt-ins into mobile opt-ins. Many of you, if not all of you, have a Facebook page. You also have Twitter accounts, and you're on YouTube. Again, you can take our coupons and you can put them on these platforms to engage customers who may not shop at your store all the time, but look at your Facebook page or follow you on Twitter, and you can get them to opt in via those platforms. And so you've got to include those in all of your touches with your customers, because again, you're trying to grab this market share of mobile opt-ins before your competition does. And then, and we're going to show you examples of this later in the presentation, because I'd like to think I'm creative, but these many of the dealers that have already signed up for the Fun Mobility mobile coupon experience are really using their receipts, print ads, in-store signage. We even got an idea just this week from one of the hardware stores here in the Bay Area, Bill's Ace, who suggested that we print business cards. You're going to see those later. It's a great idea to get people, again, to opt in. You've just got to think from a all-encompassing platform, what you can do, how many times you can touch your customers, and all these different ways to make it work. It's just, it works together. You can't do it just using one. It's almost like Facebook, believe it or not, they built their company organically. They didn't spend a lot of money on advertising. They did it organically. And what does that mean? Basically, the people that worked for them believed in it. And you'll be surprised at how powerful that is.
Tip number 6. This may actually be one of the most important points out of all the tips. But you as an owner, general manager, marketing manager, etc., must really embrace mobile coupons, and your employees must be properly trained as well. If employees don't feel that you as an owner are 100% committed to this campaign, then they may not take it seriously, and the campaign won't be successful. So every time a customer comes through a line, employees should actively recruit the new mobile customers. And here are a few examples. You could say something like, would you like to receive mobile-only deals right to your phone? If you spend more than $50 today, you can receive $10 off instantly. So those are often good ways to get customers to subscribe. And then we've seen that these methods right here will increase your mobile opt-ins by 80% or even higher than just letting the customer discover it through your signage. And then if you want to see an example, you could text ACE to 55155, and that'll give you a general idea of the deal slider, the actual coupon, and the user experience that you would see. And then I would like to show a short video that demonstrates effective promotion of mobile coupons and then effective employee training. So we're going to play a short video here.
Welcome to Fun Mobility's Case Hardware Mobile Toolkit. Case dealers are finding big success with mobile coupons. Now it's your turn. In this video, we'll provide you with the information it takes to get started with your mobile coupon initiative. Starting with step 1, just navigate to www.funmobility.com/8. Here, you'll find all your necessary downloadable information, like forms or links. Step 2, pick your coupons for the first month. Step 3, print in-store marketing assets to promote mobile-only offers within your store, including in-store banners above registers. Provide stickers or buttons to store associates, signs at registers and throughout the store, as well as table tents at the register. Step 4, Train your store associates to say something like,
if you spend $50 or more on your purchase today, you can save $10 by texting PEEPS to 55155.
in step 5, promote your mobile coupons using existing or new marketing channels such as adding mobile loyalty call to actions to your register receipts, print ad campaigns like circulars or inserts, email newsletters to customers, social promotion to drive awareness like Facebook or Twitter, mobile banner ad campaigns to attract new customers to your store and mobile club, and offline media campaigns, including television as well as radio. With these 5 simple steps, Fun Mobility mobile coupons will lead you to proven success with your new mobile coupon initiative. Visit funmobility.com/8.
All right, tip number 5. In-store signage is critical to the awareness of mobile-only offers. As a loyal Ace customer myself, I know that a lot of times when I'm going into an Ace store, I'm going there specifically to pick up an item or to try to fix a project around the house or whatever, a home repair. So it's important that you try to break through that mindset and get them to understand that you've got mobile-only offers because, again, you're trying to raise the awareness of your store. So here are some examples, and you're going to see some pictures in the next few slides. In-store signage, your print media, receipts, as we mentioned, social media, your Dream and Send, sales associates, buttons, stickers, and text campaigns. All of these things work together, make the difference. So here's some examples of what some stores have done to really help create a little excitement and to remind their customers that they've got mobile-only offers. Here's a shopping cart with and again, take a tip from the grocery industry. They know this like the back of their hands. Or you've got a mat at the cash register, or you've got signage at the cash register. All these things are extremely important in terms of getting people to know that you're into the mobile coupon business. Receipts are great. Again, grocery stores do this. They've got it down like a science. But reminding people in as many different ways as you can that, hey, if you'd like to get mobile-only offers from us, then we'd like you to join our club. So with that, this is the tip that I had mentioned a little while ago that we just got. This is actually a business card. You can download this now from our funmobility.com/ACE landing page. And these are the stickers that we send out every month to the different stores that participate. And then here's Pete's. They decided to put a sign outside the store to remind customers, and I think that was a great idea. And you can see from their opt-in rates and how they've increased that it's actually been very effective.
Tip number 4, coupons should be easy to redeem or share, and they should work with a variety of scanners of simple text codes and your existing point-of-sale system as well, like Epicor. And then mobile coupons should be simple and intuitive. They should be easy to redeem. So in the example we show here, you can, again, text ACE or text one of the stores that are participating to 55155, and you can experience this yourself. But typically, we provide a coupon or a deal slider that presents several coupons. The user can click to redeem immediately, so they can show the coupon to the cashier or sales associate. They can also save it for later by saving it to email, text, or even Passbook, which is an Apple application that provides some geo-notification features when a user is near your store. And then coupons and Coupon Solutions should provide other key features, and we show a few of them here. So one is Store Locator. So we can provide your store location when they're using a coupon. We can also provide directions to your store, and we can also provide geo notifications that will alert a user when they're close to your store within a certain radius. And then finally, mobile coupons should work with a variety of scanners and point-of-sale systems. In this example here, we've already tested with a number of 2D and optical scanners, and we show a few of them here, so a variety of Motorola simple scanners. We also are doing a partnering effort with Motorola, and we have Motorola 2D scanners in 3 different ACE stores right now. and we're using those to scan and redeem coupons. And then finally, our solution integrates with your existing Epicor point-of-sale system.
All right, tip number 3, offer high-value coupons to entice customer opt-in. Again, the goal here is you're building that opt-in database, and you want to be the first in your town to really get into this. So launch mobile coupons as an in-store incentive. In-store discovery, when someone in your store notices that a customer's got maybe $30 worth of product in their cart, just mentioning to them, hey, do you know if you become part of our mobile-only deals, you can get $10 off immediately. You want to do that because you want to capture that customer and make them part of your opt-in remarketing database. It's very important to you because then your brand can connect with them one-on-one all year long. I was talking to an Ace dealer yesterday who mentioned that over the holidays, they don't do a Black Friday ad. They do something called the American Express Business Saturday, which I thought was pretty cool. And he said that they get as many as 600 to 700 customers that day. Now, you may not see those customers other than maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and obviously they're in your store because you're offering a great deal, like maybe a 50% off coupon for one item that day. But by having your sales associates, if these people are waiting in line at the cashier to spend their money, getting them to opt into that database should be critical to you because then you can market to them and remind them about your store and your brand once or twice a month throughout the year. And if the deals are good enough, you'll get them in there, and as you well know, then you're going to be building your shopping cart. So it's really important that you make whatever that coupon value is, especially on the initial opt-in, to make that as good as you can. Here are some other examples of different coupons that dealers have run that have been very effective. And you can see them here. Again, we're promoting your brand, and we're not promoting a third party, which I think is really critical and a point of difference for Fun Mobility.
Point number 2, set a goal every month with your team on the number of customers you would like to see opt in. And as we mentioned before, we would like to reiterate it, stores will see good results if the owners and their staff are committed. This is, again, is a very important point, but you must educate your employees on the value of mobile coupons. But if they are properly educated, we've seen opt-in list sizes grow to 500 users or customers over 2 months. And we've seen that in several cases. So, you know, it's not just one store. We've seen it in a couple stores. And Dale Hardware has a goal of getting 5,000 within the first year. But basically what this opt-in database means is once the user has subscribed, you can repeatedly send a new set of offers every month so you get them to come back into the store. And then finally, the table on the right, we've seen very good weekly opt-in rates so far. You know, once the associates are properly trained and the campaign is promoted throughout the store, we've seen, you know, 88 subscribers opt in one store, 87, 58, 36, et cetera. So we're seeing pretty good numbers across a variety of stores.
All right, the number 1 tip. You can compete and beat big box retailers. I want to repeat that. You can compete and beat big box retailers. They can't compete at the local level, and that's really what the beauty of mobile is. Certainly mobile coupons, because you can connect with your customers one-to-one. And you can promote products and services that only you offer. I'm sure this is a lot of what you're being told by Ace Corporate anyway, but the point I'm trying to make is that the mobile coupons that you're going to be sending out every month can reinforce that. You can even send out a thank you card via mobile to just thank your customers. In fact, we're going to be doing that in Northern California during the holiday season, just thanking customers for being part of the mobile-only offers. And we think that that's really important. But you can use your knowledge of local events and promote that also. So you've got a way to connect with your customers who are carrying that phone that, as you saw in that picture from Rome 8 years ago, they weren't carrying it to the level that they are today, that you can be relevant to them because of mobile. And it's important that you think like that your customer wants to feel as if they're important to you, and there's no better way to do that than through a mobile device. So with that, what we really thought we'd do is talk a little bit about ROI, because obviously you drive your business based on your return on investment, and we want you to see just how effective mobile can be if everything is working. And it's really important to emphasize these 10 tips that we mentioned here have to be used if you're going to break through and be one of the retailers out there that is going to succeed connecting with your customers via mobile. So we did a test with Pete's out here in California, and during the month of August, they started in July, and then during the month of August, they got a 49% redemption rate. They increased their average cart size, and they got a 13 times return on their investment. Most importantly, they increased their mobile loyalty database. So let's see what that looked like specifically. They had 400 views. The most important or the most valuable coupon that the consumer perceived was the $10 off 50. They got a 59% clip rate, 252 redemptions. The redemption rate was an off-the-chart 63%, and the average cart size was over $80. So their estimated net revenue from this campaign was over $20,000, and they grew their subscriber list 270 names that month. So in our book, they did an outstanding job. And obviously, the owner of Pete's Ace Hardware is Linda and Jeff Rourke. They were just named, their store was just recognized as the California Hardware Store of the Year. And I want to share this video that we made with her permission, because I think you're going to see that by embracing mobile, it can really help you drive your bottom line.
At Pete's Hardware, we recognized the fact that we had to start trying to reach out to a younger demographic of consumers. And the way that the younger generations are finding out about where to shop and other information about products is through their mobile devices, their computers, their tablets. So we were given the opportunity to try and come up with some advertising through Fun Mobility. It has worked out really very well for us. It's easy. Our customers like it. They are coming in and showing the cashiers their text coupons, taking advantage of the savings. They feel that Pete's Hardware is also keeping up with the times, which lets them know this is the place to shop because we are not being stagnant in the consumer world.
So this gives you a little outline as to what an individual ACE store campaign includes. You get your exclusive dealer keyword, that's the brand that you want to promote. Obviously for Pete's, it's Pete's. For Dale, it's Dale. For Standish in New York, that's what they use. You want to use a name that is very simple for your customers to remember and recognize because they're going to be opting in. You get 3 coupons with our deal slider, or you can run individual coupons. It's strictly up to you. You get a separate store database that you own. We manage it, but you own it. We also include a store locator so that you're driving people to your store and not your competitor's store. We do training both online and through customer service here, Ken's team. We provide store collateral, flyers, badges, and then we also have a program that if you own a number of stores under the same name, we can manage that for you. And then you get access to the Fun Mobility coupon portal, and I've already seen somebody's asked about that through the questions here. So we might get to that in the next few minutes. We might open up the portal and show you what it looks like. And then the last piece, which I think is the most important, and that is you get an unbelievable analytics and reporting package. And what that means is when you send out a coupon or a group of coupons, you can tell immediately, in real time, how many people have clicked it, how many people have saved it, which coupons they clicked, and then we can do the follow-up on how many people have actually redeemed it, so you can really evaluate it from a P&L standpoint and make it make sense for you. So with that, we would like to open this up, and you can send us your questions. We're here to answer them. We've got a couple already that have come in while we've talked. The first one is, how many SMS or text messages should you send every month? That's a very good question, and I would tell you that it really is dependent on what you're sending them, the relevance of the coupon that you're sending them, and the value of the coupon that you're sending. Our rule of thumb is 2 to 3 times a month is a good touch rate. I don't think any more than that. If it was a grocery or a drugstore, you might be able to touch them maybe a couple times a week, because that's how often people go into their grocery and drugstore. But as far as a hardware store is concerned, twice a month for sure, and certainly during November and December, which are high traffic months for you. If you've got a good coupon to send out, like we're going to be sending out here, and Thanksgiving for Black Friday, you can certainly do that a couple times a month. And you want to remind your customers. You want to put your brand in their pocket in a way that is of value to them.
The second question is, how difficult is it to make or track coupons? So sort of 2 questions there, but the first part, making a coupon, we can actually demonstrate this shortly. We'll do that here at the end. But for us to make the coupons, the way we've been doing the first set of dealers, we're offering these, or we're creating the same set of offers for all the dealers. So the difference is each coupon is locally branded, so it'll have your brand. But for our team internally, it probably takes us a few minutes to actually create the coupon once we have all the details finalized. So once we have the confirmation on what the offer should be, what the terms and conditions and exclusions should be, and then once we have the store logo all firmed up, creating the coupons don't take that long, and we'll demonstrate that. We also offer the coupon portal in a self-service mode, so we could offer it to you to create your own coupons as well, and we do a customer onboarding or training session for that. The second part of the question was, how difficult is it to track coupons? And basically what we've been doing each month is we've had 3 offers for all the stores, and each offer will have a barcode or an alphanumeric text code, such as text 10, text paint, text rake. But all you have to do is enter those codes into your Epicor system so that when someone comes and brings a coupon, it can be tracked, and we can track the number of redemptions. And then at the end of each month, we just ask that each of the dealers export their redemption data from their Epicor system. So we have sort of a script or instructions on how you can export the redemption data.
I might also add that we talked a little bit about scanners, and I know that there's a lot of interest in, from Ace dealers is, can these coupons be scanned? Yes, they can. If you've got a 2-dimensional optic eye scanner from Epicor, that will work. We also provide text codes on all of our coupons so that if, in fact, you don't use the scanning devices in stores, you can still track them. It's really important that you do that because we want you to be aware of the number of coupons people actually turn in, and so you can quantify your investment and see what type of return that you get.
The next question, does this solution work on all smartphones? So currently it is supported on all iOS devices, tablets, etc. Also 200 plus Android devices we've tested against. So pretty much the majority of all Android devices. Also most Microsoft and smartphones, and then some BlackBerry phones are also supported. Yeah, so over 200 devices supported in total.
Okay, we did get a question. Somebody said, could you maybe show us or do a demo as to what building a coupon would look like, and maybe what the analytics package would look like. So we're very happy to be able to do that for you, and I'll turn this over to Erin if she can switch the screen, and you'll be able to see it.
Hello. Let me switch the screen over to me. Yes. And I should be starting to see my screen. Let's see.
Show my screen.
Okay, show my screen. There you go. Okay, so this is a screen of our coupon demo portal, and we're just right here on Peeps. Since we were just talking about Linda, I just figured I'd show Linda's information. The nice thing is that the portal is available 24/7. You can always see how your coupons are doing. You can also create a coupon or track a coupon. Right now, for most stores, we're getting them started, and we're kind of handling that for them to get them up and running. But it's actually really simple to do, and you can also share your coupons directly from the portal to your Facebook account, your Twitter account, or get the URL so that you can attach it and embed it in your emails that you send out through the ACE brand place. So we're going to just go right here. So this is the intro of the portal. You log in, you see your brand. Here's Peeps. And then if you go in here, you can see, you just click My App Widgets, and you choose Coupons. And then you come up with this coupon view. And this is just the Peeps ACE $10 coupon. And you just choose here to configure it. You can choose whether you're using a full image coupon like this is, which just basically means that you're making just a 600 by 500 pixel image that's quick and easy, and everything can get made in any Adobe product or quickly in PowerPoint and save out a PNG or a JPEG. And you can make sure to make your offer super prominent, like the $10 off, and to note the expiration date. You can customize your own store colors, so whether you use the traditional ACE branded red and black, or you want to use your own background colors, you can shift the colors around and change it. So like the Dales and Richards Lumber both have like their custom sort of greens that they like with their coupons. You can upload your own logo if you're doing it as a product coupon, or you can embed your logo just in your image here. You can choose the various different kind of barcode types that you want to do. So you can do just a simple text code, or you can do a UPC A, or you can do a QR code, or which for most of the ACE stores you're using the Epicor scanners, the Epicor system and the 2D scanners. So you're going to use the PDF 417 code. The nice thing is when you display this, you actually will be able to see in your passbook or in your text, you'll be able to see the barcode that you scan, but then right below it, just in case your cashier has any problems, there's always going to be the text code right below it, so they can just enter in this text 10 if they, for some reason, can't get it to scan. You also have customized terms and conditions that you can see, and you can edit them at any time. Say you decide that you want to exclude a certain product right in the middle of a sale, you'd be able to log in to the portal or contact us to have us log in and update your terms and conditions to exclude, a certain product, or note that you're out of stock or something like that. The other nice thing is, I think both Ken and Pat had mentioned, that when you save these coupons to Passbook on an Apple device, you can get geo-notifications. So say, oh wow, I got my Peeps coupon in my text message, and I know that I need to go buy something, but I'm not going today. I'm just going to store it in my Passbook on my iPhone, and then the next time when I'm driving by Peeps, it actually will geo-notify. So basically, I'm going to get a little alert that pops up that says, hey, you're by Peeps, and you have this coupon that's still valid. Do you want to use it? So then I can just pop into Peeps and pick up whatever I needed. So it's really nice. It's sort of a easy reminder. And right here, you can customize the message that pops up. So it'll come up with, stop in now, or you can say $10 off, or whatever you want to say. Then you also have this store location that Ken had mentioned earlier, where basically you can track, your one store location or multiple store locations, and then get directions directly to your store. So once you choose to either clip the coupon or save it to Passbook or email or text or share it with a friend, email it to your husband or wife, you then can choose to find the store, locate the store, and the store locations will all pop up. And say you're like, Marin, Ace, and Standard 5 and 10. They have multiple stores, but different names. You still can put in all the locations you'd like to appear in all your coupons if they're cross-store coupons.
Once you save it, you're good to go, and we will then just check out the analytics behind this coupon we were just creating. So we are checking out the Pete's Ace, so we can go right into the top here, and we can see the report view, and we can see all the mobile coupons. So we just click into our updated Pete's Ace, and we can see you can specify certain date ranges. And so I'm just going to put in a certain date range, which is I'm going from August 1st to September 1st. So you can see in here that we have 400 clip coupon views. We have 83 conversion clips, which basically means that saved it for later, or shared it and clipped it to email to save it, share it with a friend. Then we can show that in this date range, we have 252 redemptions. The nice thing with this is that you can also zoom in to specific areas and see very clearly the conversions for a certain day or time. So in here we have on the 28th, we can see that we had 30 views and 6 redemptions at this specific moment in time. You can go further on in the day. You can also reset the zoom and go back and see your specific date range. You can also track last 48 hours, last 30 days, last 12 months, which is really nice. The other thing that's really handy about this is you can track to see was this coupon that was clipped or shared coming from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, or coming from the Phone Mobility deal sliders. You can view down here at the bottom by source. You can track the conversions. You can also see, like, if it's emailed, is it emailed to others or yourself? Same with thing, is it texted to the same phone or to others? The nice thing is that then you can always see your instant data on your conversions, your views, and your clips, and your the redemptions can be submitted and in future uploaded directly, and currently uploaded directly to the portal, and in future tied to the portal so that we can have a direct response, instant information. So I think that's super clear, and I'm just going to hand it back on over to Ken and to Pat, and take it from there.
So I think the analytics package that was just shared with you gives you kind of an idea of how important it is to know who's using the coupon. So, and we have opportunities to also send surveys out to customers. Again, as we mentioned, thank you cards. It's all very intuitive. And then this portal, initially we start off by making the coupons for you. Ultimately, our plan is down the road to have you build your own coupons and give you access so that you can send them out and you can track them on your own. So that'll give you a lot of flexibility there. And I know most of you have people on staff that are creative and can do that. So it's just a very compact and complete system that's very intuitive to make it. And frankly, if I can make these coupons, you can make these coupons. Another question or another point that was being made is that you can use your POS viewer for tracking coupons yourself. Again, we're very big on that because we want to quantify how many people are actually redeeming the coupons. Another question that came in is, what's the biggest obstacle in terms of making this program a success? And I think what we have found so far is that not everybody in the store that works for you as committed to mobile as you are. And so it's really important that everybody, I don't care if they work the kiosk or making paint or they're bagging, everybody needs, or restocking shelves. Everybody really needs to be up to speed, and your younger employees know how to text and know how to use their smartphones and what it takes to opt in. And setting up an incentive or getting them motivated to get people to opt in is in your best interest. Because again, if you can do this during October, November, and December, when your traffic is really high, it will really pay big dividends, especially in areas of the country where you have some real slow months because of the weather. You'll be able to send out coupons to people that are relevant and worthwhile, and remind them of your store and give them an excuse to get out of the house and come down to your store to buy something on sale and maybe buy other things. So, you want to repeat the question?
Yeah, there's one question from Linda, or I guess it's a comment, but this information is being sent to ACE Corporate, Jeff Gooding, as this is a program that they're all piloting.
Yeah, I was just back in Chicago a week ago meeting with ACE Corporate, and they are vetting this and paying very close attention to this, because obviously they realize that mobile is, it's not a question of if you're going to start using mobile. The question is really when. And there's an unbelievable opportunity right now for you to build this opt-in database. God knows your competition's doing it. You're seeing it in restaurants when you go in and out of restaurants. You're seeing it everywhere. You're seeing it, the place where you get your hair cut. I don't care where you are. People are doing it. So I'm just suggesting to you that it's in your best interest that you look to where the puck is being hit, which is down the road, and you want to be the person in your town that's built that opt-in database before your competitor has, simply because people are only going to belong to a finite number of mobile, getting mobile coupons from people. And if you're the first there and you grab that share, chances are you're going to make them a creature of habit. And I think it's just in your best interest, obviously. So another question that came in was, talk a little bit about how we can compete against big box retailers. I think that the point made, and the one that if you see what Lowe's and Depot are doing on a national level in social media, you know for a fact that they are really trying to drive a younger demographic into their store. So if you're interested in grabbing the millennial who's never, and the millennial is basically somebody 21 to 35, and obviously the people that are 35 to 49, those are very important potential customers for you. They're inundated by media from the big box retailers, and you can't possibly even begin to outspend them. But the beauty of social media, and I mean the real strength of social media, is that it's local. They call it a solo-mo, social, local, and mobile. And if you've got a mobile presence and you're making an effort to connect with your customers via mobile, you're going to change your image, you're going to become more relevant to them, and frankly hip. And I'm not suggesting that this is an easy project or that this is going to be a success overnight. It takes time. It really, it's organic. It's going to require an exerted effort. But I'm here to tell you, because I've seen it happen with stores that get it, and the owners believe in it, and their employees realize that this is not just a fad. It's like people in the 90s that thought the internet was a fad. Mobile is here to stay. And as somebody suggested at a seminar that we gave the other day, we're in the first inning of a 9-inning baseball game. So if you want to be in the game and you want to connect with your customers in a new way, especially customers that maybe look at big box first before they look at you, then why not try to do it via mobile? And make that investment, and you're going to find that it's going to pay dividends in the long term. And I would only say that beyond that, the big box retailers, I think, really worry that they can't compete on the local level because, you know, they're responsible for 1,500, 2,000 stores. So they really don't know what's going on in Des Moines or in Sonoma or in San Diego. They can't relate to that. So as an example, if you had a heat wave hit your area, you could run fans through a coupon. You could go right into the portal, say 20% off certain fans in your store, send that out to your mobile database, and connect with your customers over something that is really relevant to them. And I keep hitting on the word relevant because that's what's important. And then they come into your store and they feel as if they're connected to you because you understand them better than the people back in Atlanta or Charlotte, which is where Lowe's is located.
Well, yeah, so I think that's a really good comment that Pat made because basically you are putting your message in their pocket the very same way that the Home Depot store is. So you're getting the same sort of SMS from your store just like your big box store, but on a real personal level. I think we also just had another comment that, you know, not only can you track them in the portal, you can track them in your own POS viewer with your Epicor system. So if you don't want to take on a new technology right now, but you still want to do mobile coupons, you can track it right from your own tracking system right in your store.
Yeah, I think that gets to the point of how easy is it to track these coupons. So once you enter the coupon code into your own Epicor system, you can use the POS viewer function and be able to see how many redemptions you've had within your store.
So another question is, how do you get started? Okay, just real quickly. If you're interested in developing a mobile campaign for your store, your brand, or your number of stores, you can either contact me or Ken via email or a phone call, and we'll get back to you. But basically, the way this works is we need your logo because that's the brand that we're going to be promoting on the mobile coupon. We'll introduce you to the mobile portal and show you how the coupons are made. We'll pick the first set of coupons. And I would have to tell you that November, December, if I were in your shoes, are critical months that you'd want to consider starting just because the key is getting people that are in your store that maybe not in there all the time, getting them to opt in. So you contact us, and we work out what those first set of coupons are, what the dates are, what the value is, and then we get the signage made. We send the packets out to your store. You do the education with your employees, and then we start building that opt-in database. Your Dream and Send is a great place to start because you've already got a database of email subscribers, and you can announce to them that you are now going mobile, and you're going to be sending out mobile-only coupons that are of value to them, and here's the first set of coupons if you join, and that's a very effective way to get this thing started. But the most impactful way that we have found of getting people into your opt-in database is simply making sure that nobody gets out of your store without being asked if they'd like to receive mobile-only offers. And that's all you're asking. Would you like to receive mobile-only offers? And if you'd like, right now we have one, the $10 off of 50 has been the most successful coupon to date. That has convinced most people when you ask them, yeah, I'll take a shot at that, I'll do that. And once you've got them in, then the chances of them opting out are about 1%. So you've got a subscriber that you can remarket to all year long. And November and December are big months for store traffic, so you want to maybe think about using that as an opportunity to build your opt-in database. So, Ken, you want to run those questions?
Okay.
We're looking for ideas. We just wanted the main statement for promotions for 2014. So we're just putting it out there that if stores have specific ideas that work for their neighborhood or their local area, it would be really great to get some ideas sent to us for specific promotions for your area, or seasonal promotions that really work well, like i.e. that American Express Day or something like that. That's very specific and would be helpful for planning. I know, like, and then also we have some people commenting that, you know, they really like the idea of the local offers and getting local deals sent, like the fan or the furnace, because obviously the weather in California is slightly different than the weather in upstate New York. So yeah, that's really effective and really helpful, and it's helping us to make things really specific. And the nice thing is, like you said, with mobile, you can react very quickly. There's been all kinds of times where, you know, Amber Alerts or other instantaneous uses of mobile have been really effective in the community. And so the nice thing about this is that you can customize your coupon for, you know, a current fair or an event, or, you know, some sort of, you know, climate change that's very sudden, so that people come into your store and think of you versus coming, you know, running to Walmart or a big box store to get what they need for this emergency.
Those are very good points, and I might add, we are always looking. Some of the best ideas we get are really from the stores. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. I also like to thank for the pictures that the stores that are currently running the campaigns are sending in. Those are extremely valuable. We really appreciate that. We're always looking for good ideas for coupons. We're finding that the higher the value or the better the value of the coupon, the more opt-ins we get. So that's really critical to the success. And I'd just like to say thank you very much for joining us. And we are going to be putting this up on SlideShare and online, and we are here to help. So if you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. That's what we do. We're up to our ears in mobile coupons, and we love it, and we live it. So thank you very much, and I look forward to hearing from all of you.
Okay, thank you for your time.